I've come to understand that every life experience, our successes, failures, and relationships and circumstances can guide us toward a purpose that's much greater than ourselves. My own journey has shown me that I have a calling to serve caregivers and families in the Alzheimer's and dementia community. So these small breaks, respite, gives me strength to care for Lisa, our family, our community. It restores the torn fabric that caregiving can cause. I've learned that just 3 hours, 3 times a week, gives me power, gives me strength. It helps my health and wellness and my emotional balance. My mission through EnergizeCare is to bring that restoration through fellowship, outings, support groups, to every caregiver who feels unseen, alone, not heard, isolated. I've seen firsthand how caregiving takes a toll on both body and mind. Without these breaks, without time to exercise, to connect for rest, caregivers deteriorate slowly, often without realizing it. In our caregiver support groups, I see isolation, loneliness, anxiety from all these caregivers, especially when families stop visiting or friends withdraw because they don't know how to handle the changes that come with dementia. The result is emotional distance, depression, sometimes despair. Financial strain makes it even harder. Many caregivers lack the resources for respite, medication, or transportation. I've seen how routines, being creative in how I care for Lisa, makes a huge difference. And even humor, I've learned, helps get rid of distress. Our job is to bring love, engagement, and peace, because that's what keeps us going.
So after many years of working as a caregiver myself with my mom and dad, I have come across many people living with Alzheimer's and other dementias and with their caregivers. And I think the biggest piece of advice or love I can share is that it's okay. We're gonna get through this together, and knowing that EnergizeCare is really, really built out of love and pure joy. I think that the only thing I want to say is that we are honestly and genuinely here for you. Caregiving is one of the toughest jobs and one of the most underappreciated publicly. But we at EnergizeCare want to just show you how much we appreciate you and how much we support you.
Ken came up to me about a year ago now and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about this respite care program. What do you think?" And immediately I was just like, wow, there is such a need for this. I would love to be involved in this. I work at a hospital and I see a lot of dementia patients and a lot of families who are lacking the support and the care and the respite they need.
This journey has meant absolutely everything to me. When I first met Ken and he told me about EnergizeCare, I felt like a weight was lifted off of my shoulders. At that time, my family was still taking care of my Nana, who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and we really struggled to find things that were engaging for her and that she wanted to do and that we felt safe bringing her to. So this just provided another resource and another sense of community that would be available not only for her, but for everyone else out there.
My grandfather lived with Alzheimer's for nearly 10 years, and my grandmother was forced to become his caregiver. And watching her give everything she had while slowly losing the person she loved showed me how emotionally and physically demanding caregiving can be. With EnergizeCare's mission to provide respite care and support for caregivers felt incredibly personal to me, and I wanted to be a part of something that offers both relief, understanding, and hope to families that have been through what mine did.
I am glad that EnergizeCare exists. I worry about my dad a lot. That's one of my jobs as his daughter, is to worry about him. But when he's at EnergizeCare, I don't worry. I know he's having a wonderful time because he tells me about it later. It is such a relief. It is a respite. It's actually things he loves to do, but he's with people who understand, support, and love him, which is pretty much what I want to do with him.
We can't allow caregivers who take up 20% of our population to remain ignored any longer. This movement must happen now, because if we don't, it may never happen again. We have the energy, we have the support, we have the mission, we have the community coming together for this one thing.